Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another one. And yeah, sorry if my voice seems a little off today. I have a little cold right now. But today we talking about football. No, not that football. That football, yeah. And we talking about how Russell Wilson is getting overrated a lot this season. And just some people, just a lot of the media this video is mainly about newness and how the media is just the stupidest media right now. But despite all that, cue the intro.
This could be us. So back to what I was saying. Could be us. Could be us.
Say please.
Could be us.
Say please.
Could be us.
Alright, let's get right into business right here. I'm just going to get straight into this. Russell Wilson this season is getting overrated. That does not mean I hate Russell Wilson. I actually really love him as a player, but I'm just stating what the media thinks, what most fans think. He's just getting overrated. But the thing is, I used to like him the past 2 years because nobody was really looking at him. Everyone was really looking at Lamar and Patrick Mahomes, but nobody was looking at him. That's what I like, because he was kind of getting underrated, I'd say, but now he's just getting overrated by a lot of people, and I will be explaining why. Now, here's the thing that's going to annoy me. People in the comments are going to be like, oh, he's looking like an MVP this season. He is looking like he deserves the credit that everybody is giving him. While that might be true, we're only 4 weeks in. There is 17 weeks of NFL football, ladies and gentlemen. We're only 4 weeks in. Now, let's talk about his wide receivers real quick. And I'm not saying his wide receivers make him look good. He is an awesome player. Remember, I'm going to keep stating that throughout this video because I think he's an awesome player. But people are saying that what he has to deal with is amazing and his team's terrible, but he makes his team look good. That's not true. Are we just going to ignore the fact that he has DK Metcalf and Tyler Lockett on his team? And tight end Greg Olsen, who I think a lot of people are underrating this season because he's been playing pretty good. And everyone's like, oh, his offensive line is terrible. That's why sometimes he gets sacked. His offensive line sucks. Let's compare him to some other offensive lines. Let's just say Sam Darnold's offensive line. Maybe Gardner Minshew's offensive line. Joe Burrow's offensive line. It gets way worse than the Seahawks, I'm telling you. Now, here is the main reason I'm going to give you. The media, the people, the fans, they like new. If you know what I mean, I'm going to explain it right here. They like things new. They don't want, like the same thing. Because, let's just talk about maybe the Heisman. If you know what that is, that's college football, basically college football MVP. At the beginning, nobody knew Joe Burrow was going to win it because he was new. That's what they wanted. They don't want the same old people that had a chance last year to win it this year. So, guaranteed Trevor Lawrence is probably not going to win Heisman because that's too old for the media. LeBron James, he could have so much more MVPs because he was the best player in the league. But the media was old of him. They wanted something new. So Lamar Jackson last year, people were getting old of Patrick Mahomes, even though Patrick Mahomes was a better quarterback than him. But they wanted something new, so they gave Lamar the MVP. That's why I think MVPs are just ridiculous sometimes. It's just childish sometimes. Because the media, they're never satisfied with what they have. They always want something new. Staying on that new thing topic, 2 years ago Patrick Mahomes won MVP because he was new. Last year Lamar won MVP because he was new. He didn't do good the year before. Same thing with Patrick Mahomes. But Patrick Mahomes and Lamar Jackson are still, I think, have a little more talent than Russell Wilson. But they both just won MVPs, so I doubt they're going to give it to one of them. So that's why they're going to give it to Russell Wilson. I just think MVP awards are childish in all sports. Not just football. Once again, I said about LeBron James. people are just getting sick and tired of him. So that's why I think Lamar Jackson and Patrick Mahomes have more talent than Russell Wilson. But in the past years, Lamar Jackson could have won MVP, but Russell Wilson could have won those MVPs, but Lamar Jackson, Patrick Mahomes were new, so they wanted to give it to them because Russell Wilson was doing good. I want to say Super Bowl 50, 49, one of those years when they played the Patriots or they played the Broncos and won it. But the media is never satisfied. Well, that is going to wrap up this video, ladies and gentlemen. I just wanted to express my thoughts about the MVP awards, how Russell Wilson is, I think, maybe getting a little more overlooked than he's, maybe a little more overrated than he is supposed to be getting, maybe a little more love, because Russell Wilson is one of the least hated players in the NFL. And, I mean, there's no reason to hate him. He's a good guy. He's very talented. I just think maybe he's getting a tad overrated. Well, that's going to be it for this video. Make sure to like and subscribe. Get us to 200. Peace.